Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. I am a wife. I have been married to my husband for almost 6 years. I am a mom to my just turned 17-month-old baby son, and I am a New Zealand and Australian dual citizen living in Vancouver, Canada. I'm so excited because in 6 weeks my family and I are traveling to New Zealand to visit my family who I haven't seen in 3 years and who haven't yet met my son. You are currently in my living room with me on my couch. Welcome. I wanted today's video to have more of a cozy, relaxed feel. I have my hot cup of coffee. You can tell it's hot because my son just went down for his nap, so I can enjoy it. If you're interested, I have how I have my coffee. I use one of the pods in our machine. I think this is like a dark French roast or something. And then I add some oat milk. So this is my beverage today. Let me know in the comments below how you like to have your coffee, or if you're not interested in coffee or don't like coffee, let me know what your favorite beverage of choice is. I want this channel to feel more like a community, so I wanted to sit down and, like I mentioned, just have it casual and relaxed today and just chat about some things that are on my mind. I mentioned in my last couple of videos that this channel is my visual diary, and I wanted to talk a lot about where my head is at and what's going on in my life and in my mind in this moment. And there's something pretty big that has been on my mind for a long time, and this video is different than the one that I originally planned to post this week. But last night I was in bed and I just had all these thoughts and feelings and emotions, and it just felt like I needed to talk about it and post it. So that is what I'm doing. The video that I had planned will probably go forward next week, but this video is vulnerable. I'm going to be talking about something that brings me a lot of anxiety and unease, and something that I'm nervous to talk about in public. I've talked about it with my family. I'm one of those people that things like this that overwhelm me or get me anxious, I tend to bottle it up and keep it to myself and only let those closest to me know. But I think this is an important topic and I want to be real with you all. As you know, I am an Australian New Zealand dual citizen. I grew up in Australia, but my dad is a Kiwi and all of his family live in New Zealand, and currently that's where my parents and my sister live. The last time I saw them was in 2018 when they came to Canada to visit me, and the last time I was in New Zealand was in 2017. A lot has changed since I last saw my family, the big news being that I have my son, the first grandchild in the family, who was just turned 17 months old, which is crazy, and they have not yet met him. Going through my pregnancy and his first year and a bit without my family has been extremely hard. When I got pregnant with my son, everything that was happening in the world wasn't really happening yet. I got pregnant in November 2019. My family had planned to book a flight August 2020 to Canada to come and visit him. Obviously that didn't happen, and there was a lot of uncertainty of when I would be able to see them again and when they would be able to meet him. And things have been moving, things have been changing in regards to travel and documentation, and a few weeks ago it was brought to our attention that starting the end of February, the New Zealand borders would be open up to New Zealand citizens from foreign countries, and they would be able to come back home. This was exciting. Originally, my family and I were talking that maybe with all the travel starting to open up in the world, we were hoping that maybe they would be able to come to Canada at the end of 2022 to meet him. My son would be 2 years old by then, but that was the hope that we had. But when this New Zealand news came out that they were opening their borders to citizens, and I am a citizen, there was hope that they could come and meet him sooner. We booked our flights. My husband and my son are Canadian citizens, but they are able to travel with me, a New Zealand citizen. Immediate family is allowed to come. So we have booked flights. We have organized to take time off work. We are starting to physically prepare what we need: strollers, car seats, traveling with a toddler. We are mentally preparing. I'm emotionally preparing what this is going to look like for my family to finally meet my son. But there is this fear that has been in the back of my mind that I can't shake, and some days it brings me more anxiety than others. And that is the fear that in the next few weeks, something could change. We are leaving in 6 weeks. We are planning to get our COVID tests done. We are planning to make sure all our documentation is in order. But I'm just scared to wake up one morning to open the news or to get a message from my parents saying that New Zealand is changing the border opening. I have waited so long to see my family, and just that lingering fear and anxiety that this hope that I have could go at any minute has been eating away at me, and I'm trying to stay positive. My family and I are praying that this is going to go smoothly and New Zealand is going to open their borders, but it is still scary to live in this limbo, kind of unknown if they're going to change it. I know they changed the Australian opening date and they pushed it back to the end of February. We're kind of arriving like right at that time that they're saying that the borders will open. I just am scared if things change, and that hope that I've been holding on to for the past 2 years will be taken away from me. I know there are a lot of people probably in this world that are going through similar situations where they just haven't seen loved ones, and this news that keeps coming out that's just good and bringing hope can easily be taken away in a second. And I'm figuring out how to navigate these feelings, how to be excited, how to prepare, but I guess in a way also trying to still protect my heart in case something happens and I'm just let down. I don't know what this video is. It's me, I guess, talking about how I'm so excited to go to New Zealand, but I'm also scared that it could be taken away from me at any moment. As of right now, when I post this video, everything is still looking good. We're still going to New Zealand in 6 weeks. I just want my family to meet my son and his amazing, gorgeous personality. And I'm sad that they didn't get to see him in his newborn stage, but I really want them to meet him in his energetic, active, fun toddler stage. If you are one to pray, if you could please pray for us as we go through these next few weeks preparing to go, and just pray that the borders remain open. Just be thinking of us during this time. We're so excited to go. I really want to go. I need to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them below. Click subscribe to follow our journey, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.